Alright, on the draw, solid hand, kind of slowed with no play on turn 1 necessarily. But we got a lot of 1-drops to draw into. Could maybe Bauble into a removal spell. Looks like we're playing against either Red-Black Lurrus or Jund Saga. Both matchups are fine. They definitely get better when you don't get smacked down by Ragavan on the draw. Okay, so we're going to play Channeler, Bauble on 1. Graveyard that. I bet Twitch chat has a lot of professional on sub more than you give it a subject, but yeah, in general, it's dumb. Listen, that might be the case. You might have a doctor telling you something, but listen, we can't argue this. It is dumb for me to listen to a random Twitch chatter, especially someone I've never seen before in the chat, giving me medical advice. It would be very dumb to listen to that. What are we talking about here? That's the point being made. It's just never a source. Never a well you could draw from, you know? That's bait. I don't know. It's just that it's the other thing is like no matter what you say on the internet, especially when you're streaming, it doesn't matter what I say on here. There's gonna be someone that just wants to nitpick and argue with me. They're playing red-black with Saga. Okay, I finally get to prove my point. Maybe there's always just gonna be someone that's like, well, actually. You might actually get some good medical advice from chat, Spike. You ever think about maybe there's someone here who doesn't know what who doesn't know or knows something you don't know, huh? So maybe you should just you know what I mean? It's just the actuallying is just out of control these days, I feel. Okay, so not getting a 2-for-1 here does kind of stink. But I also get to kill him next turn if they go for Saga token. You know what? Yeah, I've actually used to know a doctor, huh? You can trust me, Spike. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Yeah, this is Black Red with Saga. I don't know if Saga doesn't necessarily look too good to me here. They're definitely playing around the dress down pretty well. They play Bauble? Okay. They saying so you could look into not blindly follow and say, yeah, I don't know. What I'm saying to you, and you're continuing to do it, is what I'm saying is I gave like a totally like reasonable take, and you're going, actually they might have something for you to look into, and like the actuallying is really obnoxious, is what I'm saying, and you're still actually, you know what I mean? That's what I'm complaining about here. It's just no matter what you say, no matter what I do, there's just gonna be. I feel like I can't be more articulate than this. Yeah, for sure hard to relay over text, absolutely, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. That's definitely part of it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna dress down on their turn. Yeah, we can move on. I'm sorry for sticking on this so long. I get kind of stun locked sometimes. Yeah, but just down on their turn kills the Saga token, stops Lurrus from getting something back, and then I think I want to do it after like they have the decision to make a token or not. Obviously, we could have dressed down and gotten Kroxa into play, but then they get to play something off Lurrus. They get to make Saga token if they want. Discard Bauble. They probably get some graveyard hate here. Okay, so before this trigger resolves, but yeah. But after this one, we get to dress down, turn off Lurrus, kill the construct. Then they probably get a graveyard hate spell for Kroxa. Yeah, dress down does kill the Saga tokens. Okay. So they don't gain any life off of this. So if I Thoughtseize, this becomes 11/11. It's a little too small, huh? Got a lot of good draws here. So if I go Channeler, Thoughtseize, I die to Ragavan Dash. So they can go kick Tourach. Yeah, the unfollowed that command is pretty good. Just Sky Phoenix still think of modern? I trophied with it recently. I don't know how much of a thing, you know, you consider that. It's okay. You definitely kind of have to run somewhat hot and you have to hit good matchups, but it is a powerful deck. I feel like I have to block, right? I don't know. So they go Tourach, make me discard both cards in hand, possibly. I've got a lot of good top decks, but got some bad ones too. Coming to see play Murktide at all? I've played hundreds of matches of Murktide on this channel. I haven't been as interested in the deck lately necessarily, but it is a good deck. So I'll bubble myself and see if I can attack. Oh, I can attack. Yeah, they'll never block, right? If I just attack with confidence, they always block here. Yeah. And they can dash Ragavan, but would they do it into the removal spell? That they think I have? Ah. Okay, I guess I'll make them see the line. Ah. If you're just confident enough now, you can get away with it sometimes. Okay, so I'll play the moons. I'll play, I think 3 discard spells has been the number I've been liking in these matchups. Kroxa is usually really strong in these matchups, but they have a lot of graveyard hate. So I wonder if I should go down on Kroxa because of the prevalence of their graveyard hate. I don't know. If I'm gonna I'll play a Tourach. I don't think I can afford to cut the Kroxas. I also don't think I want the lanterns. Do you ever feel people play differently against me because I'm a big streamer? I guess, yeah, probably. Sometimes. And some people can even see my hand sometimes. It's just crazy. I don't like this hand that much. I'll keep this. Yeah, I don't love it, but I also don't like the mulligan too aggressively. We have an answer to an early creature. We do have a curve of heat, drown, Lurrus. We have Bauble Scribe. Oh, Spell Pierce versus discard in the sideboard these matchups. Discard is really good because it gets rid of Lurrus. Spell Pierce doesn't. So you'd have to sell me on the discard spells, I guess. Yeah, I lost a game to Red Black Saga. My whole world is crumbling. I think I'll just get a tap land here. I know we're a Shadow deck, but we're pretty far away from Shadow. Don't like drawing a land. In line and bubble on upkeep since they have discard. The problem is I want to bubble on my turn because if they play a Ragavan or a Channeler, I don't get any value out of my Bauble Scry if I want to use my mana efficiently. Here I'm going to drown to deny a Surveil, I think. Yeah, so yeah, if I wait to bobble on their turn and then and then they play Ragavan or Channeler and I want to heat, I don't get the Bauble Scry, and I think I really need the Bauble Scry. They might be holding a discard spell for Lurrus. I feel like I'm so flooded that I should not Lurrus here, which is maybe like a little counterintuitive. It's good for me, of course. Is Urza Saga broken and modern? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Maybe. Maybe. Huh. I think I really just want to get a 2-for-1 here, so I'm gonna cycle the dress down. No, it's like not very efficient at all, but just I think being up a card here matters a lot. Bottom paper, so I hope not. Yeah, I don't think it is. The card's like I don't think too good. Yeah, it does also turn on Delirium. Oh wait, no, we have Delirium. This is now our 6th card type actually. So they could dash a Ragavan here from this line. I'm also waiting on Lurrus, so I draw my 6th land. I'm gonna crack my bubble now. I'm not afraid of discard. Ooh, Kroxa is pretty good though. Yeah, Stoneblade's really good against Shadow. Although I actually did lose to Shadow playing Stoneblade the other day. Wait, how are they? I guess I thought that they wouldn't be playing Kroxa because they're playing Saga. I guess I'm wrong. You just, you just have it all, I guess. We could have had it all. Playing Urza Saga. Okay, they have removal spell. Channeler on top. Best back. Ooh, we draw a Channeler too, and a Bolt. I think I'll Bolt the Channeler. Hold the Delta to discard to Kroxa. Fine keeping that, I think. I don't know what their hand is. They're also like they've had a couple opportunities to put Lurrus in their hand and they haven't taken it. I don't know if they're just like playing around a discard spell, which I think is like generally a good thing to do in like these slower games, but they just have like had a lot of like they probably have another Saga in their hand, but they've had a lot of turns where they like haven't played a land and they haven't like used their mana. Almost out of fetchables. I think I've got. I still have the swamp, and then yeah, I only have the swamp left. What the frick? Legion's End? Ugh, gross. Shadow's only a 2/2. I guess I didn't pay much life very aggressively. I think I just get to graveyard it here. They're just waiting until I played the second Channeler. I don't know. Alright, so I want to draw before I heat so I can make use of the Surveil. It is kind of awkward to use the heat because now I don't have the heat to like answer their Kroxa necessarily, but okay, now I straight up don't have a fetchable. It's a good hit. Actually get to see what they're working with. I bet they have a Saga and a discard spell. Another land in the yard. Okay, wrong. Classic Dreadborg. I'll take the Terminate. And then I guess I play this so they can't discard it to the Tourach. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot the Ragavan goes back to hand. I definitely should have held because now I'm like way weaker to Kroxa. Okay, they didn't draw a land though. They just play the Tourach, which is fine with me. So I get to Thoughtseize their Dreadbore. Didn't discard Delta to Kroxa keep the Drown. Well, it was like a really different situation there. Like I was pretty interested in like the Lurrus that many turns ago. Okay, I would like to trade. Actually, I would like to trade Ragavan for Tourach. I take it back. I would like to trade. Rude opponent not taking me up on the trade. It's like we have iteration on the top. Don't think I want to draw that. I guess putting myself to 6 is kind of awkward though. But the Tourach seems so bad to draw. Wait, they played the Saga? Wait, what? I totally missed that. Did they really play the Saga out? Is that what happened here? Alright, let's hit a Kroxa off this Inquisition. Oh, or I could hold this to discard to Kroxa. I mean, I still need to top deck something. I think I should dig for my own Kroxa. Okay, I would have lost if they skip Kroxa next turn anyways. Hold it? No, the thing is we still need to top deck, so I think we should just, like, continue to fade Kroxa. Okay, nice Saga, can't escape Kroxa. Saga confirmed bad. They need to top deck something. Ding, 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 ding. Saga confirmed bad. I could draw step, discard. I think it's fine to hold though. There's like no real card they could top deck here, right? Okay, so they do have Kroxa. I wasn't expecting them to have Kroxa, so I'll bring in the lanterns. Could trim a dress down too. We have 2 dress down, 2 Alpine Moon. That's probably enough. Maybe dress down's better than Moon though. Yeah, I could see that being the case. Not my genius. No, I don't think Terminate's that good against them. It's kind of mana inefficient. Weird hand. Keep though. They also kept 7. Monkey. I might get hit by that monkey, we'll see. Soulstruck doesn't bring in Alpine Moon versus Saga because Dress Down's so good. Then he probably shouldn't have Dress Down or Moon in the board, right? I think the first one's at least good to bring in. I think I graveyard that. It's kind of very close though. Maybe the moons are still important for like Tron, Titan stuff. The first copy, at least, I think is good. Infinity, Titan, Hammer, Tron. Yeah, that's probably fine. I feel like you should bring in one against Jun Saga, though. How many discard spells does he leave in? Because that's also kind of interesting. Oh, they have the Shizo. Good shit. Probably run out Moon on turn 1? No. I would always do this instead. This turn at least. I doubt they're gonna take a Kroxa. Because I have like 3 discard spells in these matchups. So I know some people leave it 4. Okay, I can't cast Iteration because of the swamp, so I have to graveyard this. Okay, their hand is nothing at least, just lands. Okay, keep that on top. I know that I can't block the Ragavan, but I think making them use 2 mana to fear Ragavan is worth missing out on 1 or 3 damage here. Moon Shizo? Maybe, yeah, maybe. They found Unholy Heat, which... Oh yeah, the heat that I kept on top. Which I think is fine to keep on top, but... Maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, the problem with mooning Shizo is, like, if I have to start attacking with the channelers, then it's like... That just doesn't do anything. Okay, I can leave this on top because it's a bad hit off of Ragavan. But they do have, you know, now 2 new cards because of the Bauble. Yeah, definitely a weird game. Come on! Ah! No, please. I can't catch a break. Come on, dude. Ugh. This Legion, I guess Legion is broken. What can I say? Ugh, okay, drawing Lightning Bolt next turn. Is giving them a bad hit better than drawing Heat with Bauble. The problem is I can't cast it immediately. So I have to bolt the Lurrus. I can't just save the bolt for Ragavan. They're drawing Lightning Bolt this turn. Okay, so now I can't bolt the Lurrus this turn, so I can get a tap land. Legion, I don't know. I don't think Legion is good. I think like it is very, very rarely this powerful. It is interesting, I guess, a little bit against like the shadows, but I think it's very uncommon for you to get like a crazy 2-for-1 like this. And like it's also, you know, a 2-mana sorcery speed removal, which is not great. It doesn't hit Murktide Regent. I am not a believer in the Legion's End. So if I escape Kroxa, then I do lose it to the explosives. I know my opponent's last card is Bolt, so if I cast Kroxa, I get bolted. So I think I just go Lurrus in hand here. Next turn, I don't have triple black to go Lurrus Shadow. Hit Bauble, that's pretty good. I have been hit by Ragavan like 4 or 5 times this game. Yeah, the 5 times, and I maybe am still gonna win. Although I guess the fear is still. Oh, the Kroxa can just block. That's right. I guess exiling Kroxa is pretty nice too with Legion's End. It's another good point for it. Go Lurrus Ragavan or escape Kroxa here. I think I escaped the Kroxa. Yeah, because we know they have the bolts, of course. No, we can't moon ourselves. Only affects opponent's lands. Then it's Bolt mystery card. About Kroxa, Lurrus, Bauble. Then they get to bolt my Lurrus and they get attack me with Ragavan. Dead to removal spell on Kroxa. They Bauble on... They Bauble targeting me. I'm going to fetch. And I'm going to get a Watery Grave. So there's Bolt, 2 cards. Dead to Bolt off the top. Looks like they don't have it. So I will attack with Kroxa, play Lurrus Shadow Ragavan. Yeah, well, I don't... Yeah, their draws have been bad except for, like, the crazy top deck Legions, and... It's hard to say the draws have been too bad, you know? Is it worth naming Eye Tyrant to minimize their outs? If they draw Eye Tyrant, I'm gonna name Eye Tyrant. Do you mean Shizo? Because I have 2 black creatures to block Ragavan at this point. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it is true. Like, yeah, they have hit me with Ragavan a bunch of times. They only got like 1 card out of it, but still. This Kroxa? Okay, Dreadbore Shadow. Bolt Lurrus, Fear Ragavan. I see, you thought that was Hive. I see. Not the first time that's happened. Hit Thoughtseize. Yeah. GG. Well, I got hit by Ragavan 6 times and won the game. Their draws, obviously their draws weren't, you know, perfect. That Legionid was crazy, though. But we've been talking about this a lot. You can get hit by Ragavan a bunch and still win. It just, like... It feels really bad to get hit by Ragavan. I understand that completely. I don't like getting hit by Ragavan. Nobody likes it. But it is not... The reality of getting hit by Ragavan is not as bad as it feels. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just game over. I think it's Yorion. Probably have to keep this. Don't like it too much, though. Heat on top. I mean, it is castable on turn 1. But it is, I think against Yorion, I'm going to shuffle this away. Seen Spider-Man, we're rated 10-10. Okay, don't say anything else, but I am excited to see it. Will I play Gruul mid-range in the future? I've played it in the past. I usually go... My preferred method of deck selection is usually I just play what I feel like. Again, Dash Ragavan because I'm scared of Wrenn 6. Yeah, I usually just play whatever I feel like, but sometimes that has been Gruul in the past. I also like, I'm always trying to, like, you know, work on deck lists, like, see what I think is good, and you know, try to innovate a little bit on rare occasions. Maybe I should put that here, actually. I wasn't necessarily ready to hit the growth. 2 mana, draw a card, deal 2 damage, come back to your hand. Okay, I was right to fear the Wrenn 6. What's the line, though? I think it might be just Dash Ragavan at Wrenn? No, that can't be good. Good iteration here. Iteration into Inquisition if I don't find something better, and I can try to dig for Unholy Heat. Force pitching Time Warp. Bah. At least next to my Shadow would be good. Okay, and they also don't have anything in their hand. That's kind of nice. It would take 4 turns to dash spec Wrenn. Yeah, not a good line. Dash Shadow Inquisition. You can't play Shadow as a 1/1 into the Wrenn 6. So here I could go Kroxa, hold up Drown. Drown is only going to be... It could even be only on X equals... Or, you know, 2 cards if they just, like, discard a land and return a land immediately. So I think I'll go Dash Ragavan, Shadow Kroxa, probably, unless I find something better. Do I want to Ephemerate Kroxa? Ephemerate Kroxa seems pretty cool. And it also seems maybe good because they have so many lands in their hands. Yeah, it's also quite the flex. That they're gonna Emblem soon. I mean, 3 turns. I don't really feel like that's soon, especially when they just took 6. Okay. Stupid Omnath. We at least have Drown for it, though. So we can go Thoughtseize, Drown, Dash Ragavan, Shadow. You don't get the rebound, because we didn't cast it from hand, we cast it from exile. Shadow is actually bad in Grixis. It's just a 1-mana 6/6. This is bad for this 1,000 reasons. I don't know. It's pretty good whenever I play it. I don't know what's going on. Shadow is bad, actually. Is this a good matchup? No. They got super flooded. I think I'm gonna set like this on the draw. I think you can make a reasonable argument that, like, my Grixis mid-ranger control deck has a matchup spread that makes me more interested in it than Grixis Shadow. You can tell me those words and I'll listen to that. Okay, I'm not gonna play around Veil of Summer. I think I'm scared. I'm really scared of Ren usually, so I try to play around that hard if I can. But like to say that Shadow is bad or that Dragon Rage's Channeler is bad is just not true. It's just not true that these cards are bad. They are really, really powerful. They fit in the archetype really well. You can, I think, write a totally fine essay saying why you're not playing these cards, but you can't convince me that these cards are bad because they're just so consistently powerful in my experience. Sneaky Slayer, thing with 4 months, appreciate you. Throw on 1 Gaedron for science. I would love Gaedron. I still haven't cast the card, but I'm just like, I wake up at night, why haven't I cast Gaedron yet? This card is so cool. And maybe we'll do it soon. Sneaky Slayer, can you play insert deck you have no intention of playing after this? Yes. I will actually play everyone's pet deck after this, by the way. So stay tuned. No, Gaedron's only 4 mana. Yeah, Killer Squid. I want Gaedron to be good, but she's 5 mana. Great news! Great news! She's actually 4. You've been Mandela affected into this timeline, where she's actually been 4 mana this entire time. I think I want to get my 2 for 1. Just really hoping to hit a land there. Yeah, if they Lurrus, we should be able to get Delirium. Maybe not. We'll see. XL DRC play Thought. I don't think I need to play the Thoughtseize. Like I have Heat for Omnath. I don't necessarily have Delirium, but I'm really likely to get it with Channeler. I think. If they like pitch Fury, like yeah, they just Fury pitching Iteration. This is fine. Now I do have Delirium. Their hand is Forest Yorion Mystery card. So I get to go Thoughtseize, take Ice Fang. Oh wait, I thought I had Delirium.
You want your food now?
Oh. Yeah, thank you. I guess I don't have Delirium,
You asked for food, I deliver.
Yeah, you did deliver.
A big plate.
Sorry, this is my fault, but now I've got food to refuel. So they can Yorion Flicker Omnath, which is bad. My boost is in like 2.5 hours, so it should be fine. Should probably have had more water today, though. Had a few glasses. Okay, iteration. Try to find Bauble or land instant. Dang it. Guess I have a 1 mana 7/7 to wipe my tears with. If I kick Tourach, I die, so... Probably not doing that. Oh, they can't cast either of those. I was like, Fury, Solitude. You gotta be kidding me. But now I can go... Heat, Ice Fang, make them chump block one of these two. Yeah, I know they can cast these spells on their turn, but they don't have Solitude up at the moment. So I'm dead if I cast this to Fury. So let's not be dead. Okay, now they can cast both. Pretty good draw. I guess it's fine. Maybe not. Okay, probably not fine. I have some top decks though. I guess I don't have any outs. I have to chump block here. Okay, game 3 on the play. Let's go. Tutors is 4 with blue-white, becoming against Jessica Lotusfield. Well, Tutors is a good player. Jessica Lotusfield is a pretty good blue-white matchup, though. Okay, keep those. I'm just gonna bauble them. Okay, Helix. Good card to know about. No 1 mana removal, please. Wish granted. I'm not putting Lurrus in my hand, but I'm like really cold to Ren and 6 if I do. Shadow? You want to cast Shadow? Oh, sorry. Should I look at mana of the Shadow? I mean, definitely the Shadow. Attack first. They're going to Helix. I'm going to Spell Pierce. Then they might Solitude, but I just let that go. I don't dress down. Oh, Ice Fang would be kind of bad. That would be a reason to Thoughtseize. But we know they have the Helix. Man, Spell Pierce feels so good. Okay. Oh, they did have Ice Fang. Okay. I take that. And if they Helix the Ragavan next turn, we can hit him for 13 with dress down. I guess I'll draw Spell Pierce. It's kind of close. Attack you for 13. Why not Bauble Lurrus' turn? I'm hitting my opponent for 13. I'm gonna put Lurrus in my hand and hold up Spell Pierce. Is this not good enough? Oh, 1 now. Hey, Alex. What's reader just out? I put my opponent to 2 when they have a fetch land in play. Is this not? This line is so good. What are you talking about? You never put your opponent to 2 before? Spell Pierce this because they might be digging for like Solitude. Keep this hand. This deck is a fine hammer matchup, for sure. Hopefully they play Stoneforge Mystic here. Looks like they're playing my blue-white list. They probably got Spreading Seas, though. I'm gonna bolt myself. Fetch land would be really nice, or Black Shock Lamb. I would have taken Spreading Seas, but they had 2. This is definitely a hard matchup, but that was a good draw. Awesome Illusions. Yeah, third Spreading Seas would be. Oh, come on, chat. Why would you summon Spreading Seas? Why would you do this to me? Alright. I can't beat the Cauldron. So they usually bring in like a lot of Rest in Peace. So I think I'll go down on Drown, cut the Kroxa. I think I need all my discard spells. 2 Drowns probably fine. Trim an Inquisition maybe. Although I guess Dressed Down makes Kroxa like not as bad against Rest in Peace. Both Drowns and Opening Hand, kind of awkward. But you need to find a land off the Channeler too. Okay, there we go. David, the 8 months again. Appreciate you. How much big a difference would have been playing Watery Grave and Blood Crypt versus playing Iteration to find a red source? Well, if the only turn we could have cast Iteration was on turn 2, and that you can't we couldn't have played a land off the Iteration that turn. I don't know. Didn't seem like a good line to me. That's good. Why just send Crooks out versus Blue White? Well, they're Blue White Stoneblade. I built their deck, and they have 3 Rest in Peace in the sideboard. And I I think it like trying to mitigate those rest in pieces is pretty important. Like against like blue white control, they might have like 2, they might have less, but I'm just trying to make the rest in peace less impactful. Dress done does nothing. Does nothing against the Stoneforge Mystic Solitude deck. I don't know about that one. All right, they top deck a good card. We're still playing. If not, we pull too far ahead to lose, probably. Okay, they top deck a land, we win. Unlucky for them to draw this many lands for sure. So they're drawing another land. We just get to fire off the iteration here. No, you can't play Urborg in your iteration Death Shadow deck, I think. Like it doesn't you know deal you damage for Shadow, and it they're drawing another land. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna get crushed game 3. We're gonna get crushed game 3. How do they draw that many in a row? It's crazy. It's even like more brutal that we know about it, so they can't even bluff anything. Okay, so on the draw, I want the 7th discard spell, I think. Good job, Magic. This is my sideboard plan. Stands really bad against the Sentinel, but that's the price I think we have to pay. I also have to cast discard spells on turn 1 this game. They have too many powerful 2-mana spells that I'm just like super cold to here. Hope their top decks aren't good. Now we also need to draw lands. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm trying to think what they could cut off with Spreading Seas. I go Steam Vents, Thoughtseize. I can get a Cup Black. I guess I'll get Watery Grave. I could go double Thoughtseize, I guess. Is that better? I think I'm gonna go Channeler Thoughtseize, so I can try to survival into a land, and then next turn I can like Thoughtseize another answer to Shadow. I'm okay if they cast the ending next turn. That's pretty tempting to keep. I can play both next turn and threaten lethal with Dress Down. I could be like Rest in Peace too. But I'm just playing Blue White Stoneblade. They're playing the list I've been working on. It's a really bad matchup for us, actually. Okay, so we'll left for them to just like slam Rest in Peace or something. Spreading Seas. Okay. So that's confusing. Yeah, I usually play like Snowlands can either like they can bluff onto nice or they can just be Yeah, you can bluff onto nice with them, or you can you know, just like actually play onto nice too, of course. This is still part of soft E. I mean, yeah, we can't beat everything. Obviously, it is very soft E. Yeah, obviously. We win. Awesome. Feels really good to win this because this is just such a bad matchup. Oh. 3-0? Second time being 3-0 today. Last time we were 3-0, got crushed by Lotus Field. Oh, sorry, we got crushed as Lotus Field against Black-White Reanimator. Seems okay in the mirror. Could be better. Good hit, good hit. That's pretty good. Really good turn, geez. Have you abandoned the Death Shadow, Ginger? Abandoned the Death Shadow? Okay, so they have to. Damn, the double channeler draw. Golly. Oh, did they also mess up with the Bauble? They did mess up with the Bauble. We feel super dead. I mean, if we could hit them with Ragavan, I don't know. Found Unholy Heat. Okay, we're probably dead. Dang it. I think I'm just going to try to hit perfects off iteration. I just think if I drown, I'm just too far behind. Okay. Yeah, like I'm not winning with those top cards. Feels bad, dude. You always kill the Darcy. I didn't have a chance to kill the Darcy. Yeah, I just needed Legion's End. Ugh. You think 3E is where Lurrus should be? Yeah, I'm playing them. I don't know. It's like the Hammer's still like super popular, and then like Rhinos is not popular at the moment, but if it ever pops back up, like it's really important to have those explosives. Ragavan Dash should probably have traded with one of the DRCs. Yeah. I feel like Thoughtseize plus Ragavan was like a much better turn. So it probably wins game 2. Oh no, my headphones are dying. Bad time. Bad hand too. It's really mana inefficient. I can't afford it. This hand is like at least functional, has a good amount of upside, and you like really have a really hard time mulliganing on the play. There's the argument for not fetching turn 1. I don't think it's a good one. I think your life total, like... This is actually a match... This in the mirror, you actually want to keep your life total a little high if you can afford to. Obviously, like, if I knew not fetching means I draw a land, I don't fetch, but... I think that the, like, guaranteed extra 2 life paid is just not worth it. I think I'll play around Spell Pierce. If I go 2 damage, make them discard, and they have a creature or artifact, I just lose. Their hand is Unholy Heat mystery card. Seems not worth it. Damn it! Why? How does he do it? And surveils Kroxa in the yard? What am I supposed to do? Oh, man. Twice in 2 days, man. Twice in 2 days. It's the same thing. Just very dead. Yeah, 2 leagues in a row ending at 3-0 feels bad too. I have no outs, right? All right, that's gonna be it for me today. Gotta get my my booster, so I don't have time for another league. I will be trying to be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not sure that I definitely can because I might be experiencing some symptoms. We'll see. But it looks like Tutors is playing for a trophy. Is playing game 3 against Jeskai Lotus Fields. They got a raid. Tutors, I think. All right, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Monday. I'll try to be alive tomorrow, but you know, no promises. Raid Ginger. I raided Ginger yesterday, and then Tutors is playing for a trophy.